So there's this study I love to talk about that basically says a glass of red wine is as good as an hour of exercise, which seems too good to be true.
A new study says that drinking a glass of wine can equate to an hour of exercise.
It builds muscle. You don't have to do anything. You just sit down, drink wine. It's like going to the gym for an hour.
Back in 2012, a group of researchers from Alberta, shout out Canada, conducted a study looking at resveratrol, which is a compound found in high amounts in red wine. Basically, the researchers wanted to know if there was any benefit to supplementing with resveratrol for physical performance. Or in other words, does resveratrol get you absolutely shredded? Oh no, it was just regular. And spoiler alert, the group that took resveratrol actually saw a benefit in physical performance. Now, before you go trading in your six-pack for a six-pack, you should know all the details. Number one, the study was done in mice. There's not really enough similarities between us and mice, except cooking maybe, for these results to translate to us. Number two, the mice were supplemented with resveratrol, not red wine. Though, could you imagine, just like their little wine glasses, and very cute. For us to consume an equivalent amount of resveratrol as the mice did in the study, the researchers say we'd have to drink between 100 and 1,000 bottles of red wine a day. And number three, both groups of mice in this study actually exercise, like 5 times a week. It's just that the group that got resveratrol just did a little bit better on their little mouse-sized treadmill. So this level of resveratrol isn't as good as exercise. It just helps a little bit, which means if you wanted to replicate this study's results, you'd still have to exercise, like a lot, on top of finding a way to anamorph into Stuart Little. It's just not worth it, man. I think it's important to talk about stuff like this because it highlights how disconnected the research can be from how we hear about it. Moral of the story, don't trade in reps for red. But following for more everyday research, I drink to that.